program yanamhlanje kuthiwa ngumoya manqabe ngalolo.
Thokozile.
Sinabakwazi siyekelela kumoya so it's really set and planned. Asistali kakhulu but we like to just see many ideas and put that in front of you. So sizoqala ke amazwi from uNkulu ozosicacisela kahle kahle basenza ntoni apha nazo zonke imfundiso and then after lecture so for us to sit in a semicircle kind of situation so that we can just let umoya free flow phakathi kwethu siyafundisana, you know, and then emva kwe-lecture kakhulu sizoba ne-open Q&A. Siyacela ke any and every question that you have for uNkulu or for anyone who's able to answer more about ulwazi, about movement, about imvelaphi yethu. There's no such thing as a stupid question. You know, so into ecingayo wena ozibuzayo yona might be something that someone else is wondering. So don't be shy, please, let's engage. Sinexesha, we've literally got all night to answer all the questions that we can. Because about to see so many money so that sizokwazi uma siphindele endleleni. Yes. And we'll also include the online questions, so please submit through the comment section, and then she will make up family as well. Any and every question about one. This journey is hard to find out where you are. The only one seeing Izibu, but city Abba, you know, the family for ourselves, and Siakula, so Masifunda together. So we'll have that Q&A after the lecture, and then after that we'll have expression from different creative forms and different creative people. What they have in common is expression of creativity. So Banalolo, but Bulela Unkulu, Amazwi,
Manje ngikhwela ukubonga abaseThekwini umsebenzi. Country is represented. Nkushulwa ile hubo elithi leli besishabela ila ngingayithathi kancane because nina ni proof of what Lehugo is saying. Where is the majority of the people? Babu. Christmas. All over. It's like there's no concern to balance things and bring order in our life. So Manjege, remember Gutiwa, the path of our ancestors will only be traveled by those who are chosen. So it's not by coincidence, by chance, ukuthi sizithole sila. Sidele konke kumnandi. Wamatheki. Amatheki. Oh, nesisesidla amatheki lokho. Uyidle lento mawuqeda ukuyidla ufuna ulala. Injalo lento. Because i-culture esingayi asiyazi. Manje ke you know ngifuna nje ukunibongela ukuthi you never mounted a wall of resistance when you were called in your own corner, you know, wachuza ukuthi wena you'll be named all sorts of names. But it's okay. As long as my ancestors walked in this path, I am willing to walk it. Manjege Makesha, you know, this is not it's not something engane. You know, it's a major thing. Ukuthi umuntu akhona ukusacrifice. Abantu basuka all over the country. Abanye eMpumalanga, abanye KwaZulu, abanye Eastern Cape, abanye wherever. Nipushwa yini? Nipushwa lo moya. Akunamali la indethela. Kepha manje ngithola isatisfaction ngokuthi ni experience i-high vibrational frequency. Yabona ukuthi sijabule kanjani? Unothando amongst us. Imagine if black people, the majority yabo were feeling the way we do. Which is why it's important to see again the right foundation. And the right foundation in nature. They talk about the summer solstice. Who told them? Who made the calculation for us to even identify? Because the ley line, it's an imaginary line. You can't touch it. But our ancestors knew. There are these lines. You know, because they are like an electrical grid. You know, that surrounds Earth. It surrounds us as well. Imagine, when Earth is being strengthened, that electromagnetic field, it is being strengthened. So those that are not here will never feel how we feel now. Yes, ukuba intoxicated mom. Angisakhulumi ke ngalaba shayela ekhaya. But sengisho nje. Bemnandi nje umoya. You understand? It's the most beautiful beautiful thing. So and this is how we are going to topple this government. Not ngebam and bombs. Okhokho bethu used to assemble. Imagine how many years your ancestor witnesses abantu abamnyama gathering in this manner at this particular time. Because that is why imakiwe. It means ukuthi it was identified a long time ago. Everybody that comes follows that route. Manje ukulahleka kwepower yethu, ukulahleka ukuthi sibe in alignment with the natural flow of energy on the southern hemisphere. Sasa ke njengoba kuthiwa i-solstice. Ubani wangiphendula isho ukuthini i-solstice? Okay.
Is it not the transition from one season to the other? Winter, summer, spring, equinox?
Tagaza, okay.
So this is when you have in your season that particular day where the day is gonna be longer than the night.
Sure.
You'll have the shortest night but the longest day.
Sure.
That gives you more. It gives the nature tells you that this is your day to have more.
Sure.
Very any vision.
No. In brief, solstice means something that is standing still. When the sun reaches the summer solstice, it appears to be standing still. Kanti, it's making a U-turn. Hey, it's making a U-turn, then beginning a journey towards the northern hemisphere. Tomorrow, the sun and earth are closest. That pumps enough hydrogen. Tina, tomorrow we'll be receiving that pure hydrogen at 12 at noon. And from that day, the sun now is bidding farewell. And that period is confirmed by the 21st of March. The sun officially is no longer on the southern hemisphere. Hey, manje, that's all they did. To be in alignment with nature. Summer, hey, which is why misalignment here has been so devastating. For centuries, wrong. For centuries. And it's a deliberate act where they impose something foreign to you. Psychological subversion. You give me a reality according to your own perception. That's what white people did to us. They gave us a reality according to them, not according to what we experience and what is real. So now, you cannot continue, especially when you are now aware. You can't continue. How much has been pumped for this foolish Christmas thing?
Billions.
How much?
Billions.
It has no correlation with the southern hemisphere. It's a ceremony of the northern hemisphere where they celebrate that U-turn. Our U-turn is on the 21st of June. Exactly the same thing. Hey, man, which is why it's important for us to align. Hey, remember, even the concept of Christmas. Christmas was, but they say it's a pagan holiday. What is a pagan? That's a pagan. Meaning good people who believe in nature. Those were pagans according to the colonizers who were the Romans at the time. Hey. All of us. So this is how Christianity was introduced to us. Hey, it's nothing new because Umlungu doesn't even have a script. It's a language. His script must tolerate it. Whether it's French, whether it's English, whether it's Latin, whether it's, whatever. Umlungu yingane. We gave them a foundation yayo yonke into. We first discovered the movement of the stars above. The Dogon people. The Dogon are related to the Sutu people.
Yes.
Definitely because they are either to the knowledge of the stars. There's no other group amongst us who specializes in terms of astronomy better than the Sutu. Ask one again. Hey, you remember Putin? Abantu ended up settling Leli Sutu. They are also from a group that is from the north. They were the astronomers together with the Dogon people. Hey, under Kush. That's a kingdom of Kush. By Nyatele, manje, nobody talks about it. And there wouldn't be Egypt without Kush. For the Egypt, it's another concept. We know Kemet. Hey. And that word Kemet, it's older than 40,000 years. Who is we ignorant that Kemet, Kamalama Greek? There's nothing like that. There's a documentation that speaks about Kemet. And they Kemet Africa yonke. Hey, because it denotes the blackness of the soil and blackness of the occupants of that land. Hey, it has nothing to do with Namakri. Hey, manje bayithathe ke ngoba uyabazi ke bathanda uplagiarize. Hey, abelungu. Bayithathe into ye-solstice day bayenqise by 2 days. Instead of the 23rd, but the 25. There is the birth of this faith. Tina, we know what is nobody's birth. But what is birth is pure hydrogen. That's why the protector is protecting that hydrogen, which is birth. They refer to that as Heru the young. But now, next season is Heru the elder. They say maturing the hydrogen. Remember, if I go again to be reintroduced, when? The hydrogen. Huh? What's the name? Okay. That was the reintroduction after the latent period of winter. And it was dry. Now, Moxon, the new August. So when the new August, so we are born. That's why I was to party the new year with Salam August. Because that natural energy is already started. So August, September, that is the beginning. But manje, ingena fully September on the 23rd, which is the day of the spring equinox. Say, hey, from a dark continent. Hey, manje makesha. Lento siyenzayo la namhlanje uzophakamisa umoya wobukhosi. Yazi, what we always do, cardinal point, we deposit without expectation. Bese ke sisurprise umoya. Izinto zenzakala. You understand? This is how a relationship yethu ingakhona nomoya. We don't dictate isithi no, thina siyibhora, siphethe yonke i-content, sifuna wenze kanje. In-nature indala now. How can you dictate to nature? In nature has got your whole plan. Ukuthi uzelwe nini and uzoyenzani wena la. Hey, so manje in nature is gora vele mina siphakamise ukuthi hayi. Hey, in nature hiyo. Manje ke makhasa uku approach and live intelligently. Hey, abanye abantu ba busy. They are celebrating into an air. They can even kill you for that. It's true. Hey, where you tell you speak ill of their cheaters. And I don't understand Bonalabantu Lava, who are holier than thou. Hey, they are so hateful. And they buy a lawyer. I was in Yana. I will buy another fear about 9-10. Hey, I'm imagining Benzi fake. One Kumfund is a fake. All churches are fakes. Isn't Domele Zimbabwe? That's the Sakshola to Christianity. Hey, we're when we taken over. I said full land. So ends up challenging a capital land to Israel. We are all sure Israel. But challenging a look Petroka chase. We're challenging. Imagine you know why is the retreater from doing that? Because then they poison to our people. Instead of our people study, and learning about their science. Nobody else. Because he too introduced science, he too will introduce binary numbers. Computer is driven by this. So if you understand the science of your ancestors, you would be proud. You gave the world the foundation. Manje, I'm so proud of us. Ukuthi sikhethiwe ngempela. Sikhethiwe siyenza lento ngoba ikhona into esiqhubayo. Hey, angeke uze uspende imali, uspende nesikhathi during the fake festive. Asi festive 14. Isikhathi sokuthi sisebenze. Kumele ngabe semasimini thina siyalala ngoba umlungu uthi hambani yolala. Umlungu uyalala because it's winter le kubo. Thina sama la, we have more energy. Kumele ngabe si productive. Kepha silele siyakhona. Hayibo. What happens to that energy? Semkhuluma manje nge-science ne-biology. Remember ukuthi i-body yakho excretes certain chemicals. And those chemicals have got a certain purpose. If they are not used, they become a danger to your system. You understand? Hey, manje, it means ukuthi most of the time says limaza thina we're affecting ourselves by not using the energy sinayo manje. Until kuzokuyophela January. Siyenza. Because we're supposed to be active. We're not active. Umlungu uthi no linda isizini yokunqila nje. Siyanqila. Why? Angazi le pain isizama ukuyivala yini. Ngoba iqiniso lihle ukuthi pain yakho, the source of your pain is your lack of umhlaba and your economy. That's the source of your pain. You deal with these two things. movement lapha kuthiwa no kulanda umhlaba joiner. That's where you need to be, so that every African person is involved in the struggle. Isikhathi somlungu siphelile. We need to prepare ourselves and how are we going to govern this country? The politics yavala very soon. There's no peace in politics, and there will never be peace in politics. Why? Because it has run its course. It needs to die now, the system. But now it can't die when you are not ready to take over. You've got to demonstrate to ancestors your willingness and readiness to replace the evil that is ruling us. Manje abamakhetha bayibuka lento ukuthi okay bayakhala bafuna lento yenzakale. Are they ready? Are we ready to govern ourselves? We're not. Hey, umlungu mangaduba uthi oh ngiyangithuka ngiyahamba kusasa ngizoyenza nizamvimbe airport niyenze blockade awuhambi ndoda. Why? Because you can't do for yourself. Kanti if besi independent njengathi sonke la si-independent siyaziphilela thina. Ingamla mefuna ukuhamba hayi sidabulane fence. Asivuli igate sidabulane fence. Kumani hey, why? Because sesi-internalize ukuba independent. So mina makhetha ngithi i-future yethu i-bright, but kumele siyisebenzele. Our ancestors are not going to give us J. You need to deserve it. Not test the food. And all of us test. But one to resolve here to solid. That is why Bafulama Gate, what are you deserve to walk where you need to walk. Hey, get all of my case. So young kid, mina, we are Tina, see, we are a powerful force. We are a powerful force. Enga igniter. Umlilo ovuta. Why Africa? Kumanje Africa is unsettled. Just amongst these people, everybody is watching. Who are these people who are not conforming, who are not assimilating, but they are rejecting and promises to destroy it? Enye into eyenza ukuthi bangakhoni ukusondela sikhuluma eqinile. The fact ukuthi i-Republic of South Africa ubutsotsi vele. Manje ubani ongasiphikisa ngalokho? Uzosiphikisa ngamaphi amagama? You understand? Ingakho manje bazokuzondela kude. Uyakuphosesa wena. Ngoba manje you are demanding what is impossible. For the master is not ready to give your so-called ruler or leader that power. And the manje thina sifuna yonke. Asifuna usinikezele 2 room remaining a 5. Funa yonke into. Bese kuyafuteka so. Maqeda ukusinikeza. Lento ngisho ngathi ngiyadlala. Abelu mele sibakhombe ngebhabu bayongena ema-township siyongena endlini zabo. It has to happen leyo nto. Who deserve to live in a township? Mina ngizalelwe ukukhulela e-township. Uzesilo nengane yakhe bakhulele lapha. Never.
No way.
Babhadale mina ngangena reconciliation. Ureconcile kanjani netsotsi? itsotsi ihamba nekare yakho every day uyayibona. Mara layout le. Ukhomplela ngaphakathi awukwazi ukwenza fokolo. Le tsotsi le create constitution. Njengoba le nto ngitshontshile ngeke unuke sa. Ivalile. Mawuzama ukudemand into yakho bathi constitution ithini manje. Bathini nama-property rights. Nama-title deed wena khaya. Into kumele siyidestroy lezi. Thina singabantu abamnyama akumelanga sithenge umhlaba. That's one thing you must put here in your head. Because it's hard. When you buy stolen property, you win. Hey, now we are guilty as charged. Asilinde. Umhlaba sowuthola enough. Emakhosini futhi. Without millions. Because umhlaba wethu. It doesn't belong emakhosini. Amakhosi are just custodians of our land. When you want to use the land, we are kulega lapho khona. Inkosi if ungenamuntu oyisebenzisayo they give you. It's the obligation ukuthi bakunika umhlaba. Manje sesistress. Sifuna amaloan. Uthenga umhlaba, uthenga iproperty. And esikhathini esibhayo uthenga townhouse. It's worth than 3-4 million per year. Concentration camp. Glorified concentration camp. Hey. Injala ngithi manje sebesithusa nge-security. But you need a secure place. Ijele vele laqala kanje. Ijele lezinto lezi abazenzayo. Unogadi egate la uphumla babangafumana. It means the freedom yakho is limited. It's based on the owner of the property. Manje ukuthi we need to wisen up. Izinto ezinjalo yes. Mina ngiyithi ukuhlala esilungwini grand akukho comfortable. Awukwazi ukuhlaba kalula. Mawufana nami melulwe njalo. Ngoba umlungu uzolokho complaina nawe umtshela indaba zakhe. Why? Manje simpilo le. Uphilela nje ukuba stress. And stress omlungu. Ufaka inkukhu nje ejardini esikutheni. Say like 18. That's not life. Elokishini kumnandi. That's stress. And indawo isekhona. Indawo yethu la ilokishi. Sesiphuma sonke sesithola umhlaba wethu back sesisekelana amaplot. Batho kwamanje kumele sibambe ingqumka eyi-1. Indawo yethu ne ungayibalekeli ukuthi manje masowugrand soyohlala esentini asakwazi. Abantu who were motivated by you. Mokumele ulokishini utshela ngetrack. Hayi track ayamhlupha mengena la. The track racist. Get it down. Oh. Hey. So Makata, you know that's all. That's all mina ngipole nje injabulo. Ukuthi umoya uyavuka. And leyo nto uyitesta ngayo ngoba umnandi sisizwayo. Bese mayifiki yongole lebenzakala elena. Wonke umuntu uhamba ne-vibrational frequency yakhe. Wonke umuntu akabhekanga ngomunye umuntu ukuthi wenzani. That is how it should be. Hey, that's how we ascend to higher, levels of system. So asibambeni kanjalo. Kumele sibambeni kanjalo until we achieve everything esifisayo. Hey, remember ukuthi uma ungafisi imali uthola yonke. Uma ungafisi imali uthola yonke. imali yakulendela kuthiwa energy follows thought, right? Hey, and imali ilandela vision. Outline company why because ufuna ukwenza imali. Outline company because you've identified a need that you are able to fulfill yourself. Then money follows you, not the other way around. Hey, vision first, then imali yakulandela. And in that way, ungabi selfish. Ngoba sekunaleyo nto leyo. Once sengibambile, ngiyakhola. Mashasha mesondela ngibheka ngishilo. Ngisondeli. Ngoba ngiyahlafuna. Kanti before bongakho uzokuhlafuna ongamlandanga umashasha. Bozomfonela ukuthi ayisengibambile inyamazana wozana. Manje ufuna ukugoba, ufuna ukudla yonke. Isisu bese isifunda. So ngiyabonga Indlovukazi. Ngibonga wonke umuntu that he was involved. You know, uku-organize lama events, it's always challenging. Always challenging. But kuba mnandi when you see people work in harmony. Kungenanga wonke umuntu contributing something. And umsebenzi uyaphambili. Mina, you know, it's very rare in a situation where I'm working neNdlovukazi. Iphela project ungaxatshanwa. Manje ngizibuza ngithi mara iNdlovukazi kwenzakalani? Khona lento kumele siyithole kahle ngeNdlovukazi. Ukuthi ngebe bodwa kwenzakalani?
Yes.
Into kumele bayisolve bona. And yazi iNdlovukazi ayizesebenza. Mawufuna into yakhe ilungu, nika iNdlovukazi. Zibambe uzoyibona izothi. Awunamandla muthi wena. Wena we've got the physical strength. Bona they've got the spiritual strength. So when we understand leyo nto leyo ukuthi mawufuna ukupopa in life uba nomuntu right. Injalo. Lesson vele okhokho bethu abasitshela yona. Thola umuntu right. La kuze kwakho. And hayi umuntu uyabhasa uyababa. Ubaba umeke bheke. Hayi baba. Ngini yonke lento yenzayo. Yes, sometimes obaba baqondiswa omama. Umama nje yini lento yenzayo wena? Angabelani nalento yenzayo wena. Baba bese kuthi. Akuthanda umama. Akekho lokho lisala nomama. Into yakhona. So we value Indlovukazi zethu. We value them because sesiya understand irole yabo nje in life. Awusabuki nje Indlovukazi as a commodity. Umuntu nje kumele wenze whatever. Indlovukazi osethi. Indlovukazi buka Indlovukazi buka uosethi. Umwedi ngempela. Ngoba imanifestation kaNgwedi. Injalo. And besazi vele ukuthi Indlovukazi abhava. Ngithi amachitha njalo. Mina nginikeza iface ukuthi ayimi isigora la. Kanti asazi. Khona ngobayo. Wayifinyethela kule charity. Automatically. Mawuphuma estradeni uma kanje. La endlini khona Indlovukazi. Ngazi amathema ahefka. Befika ekhaya ngomshanga impama family. Ngeke kwenze fuck all. So mina into engithandazelayo vele ukuthi abantu abamnyama sibuyele kulo respect nothando for Indlovukazi zethu. Nizobona izinto zethu zizosofa. Izinto zethu zizolunga. Ayikho into engekho ilunga. inkinga yethu suke saba arrogant sicabanga yithi emoyeni awangeke khohlwa lapha ukuthi uzolingana nendlovukazi. Okhokho knew that. Yingakho babiza ukuthi amakhosikazi. Inkosi yavuma ukuthi hayi mina ngiyinkosi. Loya inkosikazi. Uyathola because bebefika kulawo maqiniso. Manje mesingabuyela lapha simnani. Ukuthi umuntu mina ngangazi ukuthi uma ngishada unkosikazi wami wokuqala abone wami. Therefore melanga umthinte nokumkwatisa nje. Ngoba wakwata yokwata ubaba. And ubaba mekwatile uyazi ukwenzakalani. Uyabona leyo. Whether ubaba bekesaphila ngaphili kepha that was maintained. So that we maintain order. Remember why we respected women. It's because of your role that serious stuff. Soap debt energizes the sun in our solar system. And soap debt is a female energy. So the male energy that gives us, animation is energized by a female energy. So indlovukazi is above. Okhokho bethu understood that. Hey. Yingakho kunale nkanyezi bayibiza indonza. Uthi why bayibiza indonza? Hey. Makufika cycle of the stellar new year. Subject idonsa ilanga ekuseni. Meaning ukuthi ku-appeara yona xa. Then follows the sun. It's a new cycle for the stellar, revolution. So manje, balance sitting in the class. That's all. Otherwise, umuntu omnyama is on the right track. Ngisho ngithi if uhambe GK and they were not transformed in terms of perception yakho about women. Thina sifuna nje harmony ngoba thina sifuna experience ayiheka all the time. So that ngoba kuthiwa indlovukazi inyembezi endlovukazi khona umuntu ozomkhalisa awazi ukuthi uguxa kuphi lo muntu akekho umkhalisa ihamba yoguqa ekhoneni kwenzakalani ngawo fana le nto wakudelela abantu la wena uzenza uziqhwala uzodelela abantu abarobho abangadelelwa siyayazi le nto ikhona. So maintain harmony wherever you are. That's the best way. Unless you are defending yourself, trying in far. Better Wednesday.
Shanga mwingi.
Turn aside. Siyabonga kakhulu. Phela sisishayeleni izandla what a sacrifice for our ancestors. It's a noble road. Oh, chokoza. The first structure that was Brazilian. This structure worked for years doing research. Myself doing research for years. She collected all this information all over the world. Nala Africa. Circulator. Fortunately, he guide yet for who create. Yes, we create know, umuntu begeskayda kuyo yonke into yonke for us to get foundation yayo yonke philosophy sithole kuba place, and he never spoon fed us. He will show us books and say, nah, you want, you are not living with my book, go and look for yours. Uyophume lapha uhlanye ufunga lento ngoba unentshisakalo ngaphakathi. Want to know more. Saqala ke, then ke after some time sesibona ukuthi sesi collect enough. Then mesimepa iway forward. The question esayibuza yona ukuthi what used to exist before the colonizer came here? What existed? It was what is called the Great Empire of Kemet. La on the south, this is where Kemet started. You know, in Zaloelanga. In Zaloelanga is the place like Kemet Paleko. The oldest carving ankh in the world is here in Pumalanga. So it came, it made nature, our classical language. Because this is the first pulley of the rock after that volcanic eruption. When it first cooled, which is why that rock produced that bacteria that created all living organisms. Impilo iqalela hayi Israel, hayi Ethiopia. Hey, ngoba bonke bazokutshela all sorts of stories. Futhi, most of the Ethiopians bathanda ukusicolonize somehow. They have this superiority complex. It's like Tina, we are inferior. And the man we had a debate namanye ama-professor se-Ethiopia. Sasaqabana phela. Ngibatshela ngithi hayi Ethiopia indala incane kithi. Hey, because there's another calendar ifana naleya sendalo e-Ethiopia. Bayibiza inaphatha. It's younger than inzalo elapha. Manje ngumshanga ama-facts la ngikwatela. Asikhulumisana namhlanje. Asikhulumisana. Hey, ngoba manje azange khona okay ngibona ndlovukazi. Sasesibona-ke ukuthi kunokuthi resuscitate something that never lived like Jesus. Asivuseni into that was there on the continent. Which is why we can form the Great Empire of Kemet. The Great Empire of Kemet is reflected in us through this. When we talk about the Great Empire of Kemet, we are talking about unity of all these principles. Because all of us belong to one of those. And when we act in unison, you are then recreating that energy and the vibrational frequency of the Great Empire of Kemet. So this then became the implementation arm. Program. How do we implement? We can't implement within the Mandela Foundation because it's a recent thing. We had to go to Sitland and move. What was there before the colonizers? There was harmony and unity amongst the kingdom on the continent. Jehovah said that. And it's been long. It's been long. I think it's over 25 years now. Because one thing we know, Umtomyama has no other option but to come back to us. Because in Goya, how long it takes, we don't care. We just do. Because Umtomyama, ayikho isolution yethu accept nature. Ayikho. Hey, when you are dealing the content that you can deal in the nature, it's not Babu Credo's philosophy, it's not immortal philosophy, it is nature's philosophy. Remember now, immortal, no Jehuti. Jehuti manifested physically. All these people, Mbakutai, never said, pray to me. They said, I'm assisting you to connect with nature so that you become independent. You don't need an interpreter. It's only the ego. Hey, my name is Izibu Ceremony. Hayi uyabuza. Yini sanusi? Ngavuka kusasa ngithi hayi sengusanusi imfinyeza. Yini lo msangano lo? Ego. When the ego is driven by ego, you end up doing stupid things. It's a title there. I see Sanusi in South Africa except about Credo. You can't then call yourself and equate yourself. No Fusama Zuluban when. How is Sanusi no? I go. That's because it's a number party, that title. Ubabu Credo, Utwase the whole continent. Ayiki kantanga yambanga. You can then appropriate that content when overnight you wake up and say, I'm a Sanusi.
To you it can happen.
Uchi.
Yes.
Aye. I'm a student of a Sanusi. That's where I'm comfortable. I don't want to equal my teacher. How? And they claim Utubo Credo taught me. Huh? So much of Funu Lingana when they anyway. Was a Jamaica people everywhere. Singapore good to make. Now so told us something. So busy Sanusi. When they for you to deserve that title, it just angers me. It angers me, Uguti. Abantu can really but tell you about Credo Malente. Atakumunto bizwa Sanusi South Africa, besides about Credo. Unless in your mouth. Huh? About 2007, they don't even know how do people arrive in that content. What steps, what teachings you have to qualify for you to be called Lord? Please, man, I say any ego. I say any ego. Last week, the more you find yourself, humble yourself. The more you find your greatness, humble yourself. It doesn't cost anything. Ungazosibrekela nje ukukhuphula ifuba. Uzosabise kodwa abanye manje manje. Akayonke into kakhulu kakhulu. Usabise manje phethe ngemvuko engaka. Mawuvela nje ufana nathi Philisa. I would like to read you. Yeah, sure. Into ayikho ngaphansi ngaphakathi. Ngake ulokho upesha izinto la ufuna ukuthetha ngazi ufuna ukuthetha. Thunzi. Uthi usatsho phovati. Wayimele bakusabe. Ngoba huwa kumele ube yi-guide yabantu. You must be accessible 24/7. Hey manje mawufuna abantu bakusabe. Hey lo muntu angikwazi nomqwadisa lo muntu lo angakushanga ezulu. Hey nalento lokho ubhoza into engapheli. Awusekwani. Angithini abantu. bakuthole ukuthi hayi phethe umoya uzwe some of them hayi Nkosi lami ikhulu kunawonke amadlozi hayi please ngiyacela makhaya humbleness gives you power. Emulate ubaba uCredo man. The Baba Lawyer was the humblest person. Ubaba uCredo ngabe uhambela a multi-billionaire, but he didn't care about that. All he wanted was to see a change amongst abantwana bakhe. That's all he labored for. What's the one who cares? Who needs it? It means lame. Hey, so please, yazi ngiyamxolisela whoever wenza lawo amanyala kwami uzikwetha nobakhwela inyala lenyala arrogant ngendlela usuthi bese ke ukhahlelisisha ngonyaka unjalo mawumuntu onjalo ubaba Credo usifundise sonke wonke umuntu omnyama. Most people they learn something from Baba Credo. Today now njengoba kasekho ufeel space yakho wena ukazibona icebo zaba Credo ngesikhathi ngafika kanjani le nyawo is to be arrogant to even think ungasondela kulezi icathulo hayi buka thina sazilutho umtshephiso like yazi bengadrila la ngisake yonke lento ngithi akwazi ukuhamba nalento too late you can't retrieve. But if you gave yourself time wamamele saphila ukunikeza igala impilo like God, and you follow that, and there with decent and humility. Not imagine because I'm not different from you. It's just that ngiyafunda kala nina akayitholi lento ngingagcina ukuthi umkhulu Masaya umkhulu ucela ukuthanda abantu funa ukuthanda kumele ningazi ukuthi hayi umuntu lo who was a bridge between what was lost of our ancestors and us, and nothing, and I was not special. You saw me, Jenny. And I'm sometimes. I feel this guy to relax. So, whether we are together or not, see familiar. Even though we are not with us physically, Mokamoya, send us good vibration, good frequency. This is how we are going to defeat the system. The system, but in a season, Upefumula and Nabum, which is bad. One more sympathetic. Tell us.
What are these principles and how are you connected to them? For umuntu omusha who is new to this content, and then kungani why city talent.
Oh, Jofukazi, lama principle ayithi. Okhokho bethu manage to calculate the movement of the cosmic bodies. Babona ukuthi the movement of these bodies have gotten, an impact on Earth. When Mars is closer to Earth, this is what happens on Earth. you know. Cycle Venus, you know, may kule position, this is what happens to us. Why? Because everything is constituted by 9 vibrational. Everything.
Like the planets.
Hey, even a calendar is affected by those 9 frequencies. Then you bring in, you know, the other frequency, maati, heteru, heru, kanjalo, to make 12. Do you understand? But the foundation of our principle are 9. There are only 9. So song, we belong, and we embody that energy when we are birthed. This is what gives us courage. Mesiti siyamazi ulenduza usfisi smart. The character ya. Hey, Shogusi, when you are born, the principle that is inside you gives you courage. Mesiti says where? Says the character ya. So manje umuntu character ne, then bese ke uyachecka istar sign ukuthi yena uzalwe nini. Mongathola most of the people who discover themselves ngebetholi calendar, bathe mebefunda amahubo nemiphahla yalama principle, a person found themselves. Hayi bathi nginje mos. It means the life is supposed to be lived this way. Ingane uyazi uqeda ukuyizala ukuthi lo engumzala ngalesikhathi uJehudi. It means uzoprepare. Mele ngumprepare from the age of 5, ngumfake ku-journalism, ngumfake ku-media, ngumfake yonke lento yakhe. Angithanda ukuprepare. Sorry Jehudi. Ngithanda ukuprepare. Akakhona ukustop ukhuluma. Ingane yakho kumele uyazi uyizala ukuthi angizale bani. By the time 85, so clear. So begin nama programs. Into kumele siyingane zethu isikole. Kumele ziyeke isikole at some point ngezentokazi. Why? Because we are paying a premium to colonize our children. It's true now. Hey, and Bugani, knowledge yet is unmatched. Abelung can't match our knowledge. So now in Dogmele Sifunds in Ghana. Hey, Moba, you see, Umuntu, Uma men's slave. Our men's slave Mobuti. Is to discover themselves. Once they've discovered themselves, those people are liberated, are not fit to be slaves again. It's all about that, man. It's self-discovery. Hey, unomuntu umkhululile akaphile Japan. Angithi uyazazi ukuthi yena natural is a writer. So more we writer ubhala anywhere in the world. You get paid, you live. The passion becomes your source of income. So a priority should not be to internalize something that is from outside. You need to nurture and polish what is inside already, because you are completely umuntu. Hey, no muntu lo ngakaza dingene sebenza. If uvulekile i-pilot lens ivulekile isambulelo siya lo muntu ngekala ngoba ama-ideas flow all the time and how to implement them, because uzitholile lo muntu akanama-inferiority complex, which I know amongst a family of 4, I'm the only one about to stupid. Why? Because mina sungumuntu we-theory. For me to internalize knowledge, I need practical. Ubeke lento la, uyibeke la. Usebenzise ngibone iyasebenza, then I'm fine. Then I can learn anything. Manje mawuzongilethela i-theory. Futhi incwadi engaka. Ngabona abantu laba incwadi engaka. Bela ikreme leyo mali ukuze pass. There's no comprehension of any knowledge. It was a mess.
I was wondering, and I probably would say after that question, and I might be getting the number wrong, so we understand there's what 42 letters, maybe they are learning the 42 or not. And if there is, how come Prosesica say out of all the letters as the ones that are forming the basis of the canon? What's the correlation?
That question is answered by the book we are studying.
Sacred Magic.
Sacred Magic
Yeah.
of Ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
It gives you 4 worlds of creation. Manu. Manu has its own principles. Then Akut, the world of fire, has its own principles. That's where you find the 9. The 9. Because the 9 is the major one. But Z42, let's say, the 9 is the major one. And the La Popular one, they give you steps how you arrive at 42. And ngoba uyakhumbula ngeke ngawona abantu, I want people ukuthi don't recite those laws of Ma'at. If ungekho ready. Because we are talking to life itself. When you say Spanbani, principle Spanbani, I haven't stolen. And Ulama Queen is coming. You violation. That's a violation, just that act. So many who confess that. You know what's your very good thing. None be silent. Mafia will end your joint. So what's the point? There's no point. So you guys are all right. The body is controlled by 42 principles. My ability to lift my finger involves certain principles that are reside within me. So, young kindo you take it for granted. The sleep is about the head. You just take it for granted. Unabantu who are not able to open their eyes. Why? Because the principle is affected. There's no longer a free flow of energy, in those nerves. Do you understand? So much, we take so much for granted. The ability to walk and the ability, we've got a photogenic, mind. I won't be able to go to the car without me seeing the car first before I leave. So, my dear, once you understand yourself that deep, nothing can stop you.
Another one. Maybe, and it's also the thing how to decolonize in the mind. It's important for us to understand our history.
Sure.
And understand it clearly without, how it's at this example here, the argument we're having with the professor of Egypt. Without those disharmony in how we understand our ancestry. Because it just really feels like we have the same ancestor. It's just that we don't understand the story, the lineage, the movement, the migration, and the stories are very different. But the part that I'm interested in is, what is the relationship between Makwisa and Lebatwa? Batwa.
Oh. Okay.
And maybe not just like what's their relationship. How do we understand them as Bakaleka?
Yeah.
Bakaleka.
Okay. Hey. I get to know mehluko between abatwa.
Yeah.
Abatwa and the Khoi. Who call on the clarity Ngamakoi? But they not a mixture.
There's a version that says, like you are saying, down here in the south, we are the oldest. So Makoisans used to be Bofaro Bahale. They used to be dressed in those old regalias of Bofaro. Even when each civilization started, they knew that that were here, based on even the drawings that were found in caves. That shows that the Khoisans used to draw themselves as, again, they were short, but they would show their ancestors as the tall people that sort of stunted over time. So were they after, were they before, are they after?
The original people are bad.
Okay.
Those are the original people. Bad, the Twa people. Who calls them Twa Inguti. They are the back on like South Africa, all over the continent. And Africans acknowledge Uguti, we are birthed by these people. Because Nasekemi in Nigeria, everybody, it was a food who passed. Short. So we acknowledge Sizalwa Yibo Tina. Manje, lava kwanye abafowethu bamaKhaladi. Akonfuse abelungu. Umlungu wamtshela ukuthi unina, because we are closest to our complexion, we are better than the Kefites. Manje, it was then in their mind. Then they see us as being foreign. Tina, we are one with them. See one. Hey, Tina, there's no, even during the struggle, colored people, bebazi, kuchiksekaya, kube yibo, about we don't want anything to do with you. Like recently, there's a colored lady who was speaking so ill of black people. Because a colored person wouldn't be without us. Hey, there's no race that could be alive without your existence here. And the Tina were direct descendants of Abatwa. Tina, it was Umutwa, the Mutu. The colored people, it was Oshumatu, Nando, Evil Banu, Yan Van Ribek. Hey, Oshumatu, who or violate Oshumatu, who was a good the colored. You understand? So they cannot claim superiority over us because Tina were pure breed. As not cousin, girlfriend, them dead. You understand? Hey! Hey, Tina, we are mature. Just now, Leo. Racism, Moguti, Amakara, Saban, Sikulena, some of them. Many Prazambes, Eldos. Hey, some of them. From a Soweto to say Eldos, pass the Soweto. Long one girl. What's your better one? What's another one? Hey, what's the Kumula Baba former tripartite alive? Mapul. Amandia, Abelung, Makara. That's why I'm a part. Now I'm telling you, I complain about hey, he's in the medicine Bulala, Tina Sizos Bulala in maturity because it is socialized. Our ancestral Oshumat was violated by this white man. So we cannot hate Inganes Oshumat. It's our blood Oshumat. So that's our understanding of a color. See a Zalana now. Hey, so military young lady, seven to a Belu Mumanje to claim Cape Town must separate from South Africa. Hey, that's a heads off. Where's of law? He's busy funding people to create a promotion. ukuthi i-Cape Town ma-separate. Yini intention yabelungu? Yindawo le Cape Town yiyo kumele sihlasele first one. Once umhlaba wethu ubuyile sidila nabo labo. Kula i-colonization ne-slavery started. So mele siyogeza lapha lento lapha. Ngoba ilokho ibolile ever since. Hey, angithi uyakhumbula ukuthi ama-lenduza abelungu bebefika la. Abelungu bebefika la benza a very tricky thing lapha eCape Town. Balanda bona laba amakhaladi, right? Babanika ibhawu for them to hunt us throughout the whole country. Hey, that was the alliance between the colored people and African people. Islavery saqalwa amakhaladi benikwe ibhamu abelungu ukuthi hambani uhunta labantu la.
Uyiliji.
Hayi leyo leyala uninji wale US leyala le. Hey, history nifunde kahle. Angazi bebe khona le colored leli bebe laziwa kufanele sicela ubani. Khona le bhunu le colored leli. Uye ke bebe close up namabhunu nabelungu. Babanikeza gunpowder nebhamu. Hambani yo rater abantu abamnyama. Then they take them to slavery. Angesikhuluma la. Ngepha inhliziyo zethu zibuhlungu. Senzo nje senziwe la. Thokozani. Hey. Ukhona umunye.
Something my sister, let us think now. If you can start from Zimbabwe, all the caves, there were no crescent. When you go deeply, it's our Sanusis who were staying in the caves. The Sangomas is them that were staying in the caves. How can you draw something when you are living a nomadic life? How can you go in the cave and draw something when you are living a nomadic life? So these people, we must be careful somewhere when they write the history saying that the Khoi, I have a big respect for our Khoi people, they are African also. So somewhere we need to be careful when we read our history. So the information that is there in the caves, it was being written by our Sangomas, our Sanusis. Is them, even, or maybe you go to Kruger National Park. They've never been questioned there, but inside you will see such drawings. So these white people, they are trying to destroy us. They don't like us. Always they are busy saying, oh, this South Africa belongs to the San, belongs to the Khois and all stuff. Here is in Zarela. Who will visit the Khois? So somewhere then when we read our history, let us make sure that we step in straight.
Turn on.
What's actually happening?
No eclipse. Okay.
The eclipse. What's happening?
Okoko bethu viewed my eclipse as bad omen. Those were very negative. They wouldn't do anything on those days because of the belief that Ilam mustn't be disturbed by anything. It must always shine on us. Anything that blocks the sun is preventing us from getting a light from the sun. So that was the attitude. Indo vele, they calculate on that day, on an eclipse, nobody moves out. One woman is confined in one space. That was the attitude. These days we celebrate Yeah. Sure. I think Valencia has a slide. Oh.
Take a small break, but by the way, stretch bathroom, stretch bathroom, get to water in performance.
Chocosi! I'm not a performer! Chocosi! I know when I leave the